Okay.
Yeah.
Has Kenya, from what we know, have there been any cases of Ebola in Kenya?
None at all.
Yeah.
None
Could
at all.
this point to then the high score of preparedness that then there is available? Because would you have to battle longer or more if there were actually active cases in Kenya and then trying to sort out preparedness for this? Or does the lack of cases then allow for a situation whereby you can prepare?
Yeah, this is the ideal situation.
Yeah.
You know it is happening somewhere, so you have time to prepare for it. So the lack of cases actually has given us an opportunity to prepare. What I'm very proud of, what the government has supported us to do, or also what the government has done, is to ensure our health workers are well sensitized on this subject. And it is something that we are continuing, and we focused on what we are calling our 12 high-risk counties. And these counties just follow that road from Busia, Bungoma, the Ugandan border, all the way down to Mombasa. So these counties are high-risk counties. And so we have done a lot of training. And not just training, also simulating a case coming into a hospital. We're ensuring those health workers know what to do. We are building capacity in as far as the doctors, nurses, clinical officers, or anyone else, consultants who would be treating patients.
Walk us through what a simulation would look like. For example, patient 0 turns up, I don't know, Busia border, and the surveillance that's happening, because the surveillance is checking of temperature, looking for symptoms, all of this. And then you find that actually, without a doubt, this is a case of Ebola. What happens next? Okay,
so the surveillance team has done the initial screening. They would need to put that patient in what you call a holding facility. Yeah, they may not have an isolation facility there at the moment, but they'll have a holding facility. And in this facility, the patient is kept well, comfortably. Yeah, and depending on the symptoms, if they're not too serious, they have time to inform maybe a team, what you call a rapid response team. Yeah, to come and take samples. Because would have to confirm the Ebola in that patient. Would come and take samples. It is taken to a lab. We get the results. If the patient is negative, they are released. But we also know what else could be causing the symptoms they have, because the symptoms also look like malaria or typhoid. Yeah.
And how long does that take to come out, the screen results?
Right now it is 12 hours because we have to do 2 confirmatory tests. So one test takes 6 hours, then we do a second one just to be sure. But we are trying very hard to reduce that time. We have mobile laboratories, so that is really helping as well. Yeah, so once you get the results, if it is positive, then this patient, real time, maybe this patient is in Busia. We would, right now, where we are, we would transport this patient maybe to Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital. It may seem far, but it is best that they are there because we have a proper infectious disease unit there. And we've trained all the doctors and the nurses there who would be manning that unit.
And how is this person being transported to?
There will be a specific Ebola ambulance, and we are mapping them out now. We just finished training for ambulances last week, and then they will go and cascade that training to more ambulances and ambulance operators, both private and public. Yeah, and we'll also be working with other